Good afternoon, everyone, and good morning to those of you tuning in to the west of us. Welcome to the awards presentation for the 39th Annual United States Academic Decathlon National Competition. I am Jolene Teskey, and I am coming to you live from Des Moines, Iowa, where all of us should be right now. I have been proud to host you for this virtual competition, but wish you could be here with me enjoying our beautiful Iowa weather and Iowa hospitality. Today, it is my honor to serve as one of your hosts for this awards ceremony.
Hello, everyone. I am Tyson Smith, an economics teacher and instructional coach from Iowa City. As a former decathlon coach, I currently serve as president of the Iowa Academic Decathlon Association. Congratulations to the students and coaches for all the hard work and dedication you put into this year's Academic Decathlon, and thank you to the families for their support. I'd like to recognize and thank U.S. Academic Decathlon corporate sponsor, GCI, who is providing the technology for the live streaming of today's awards ceremony, bringing us all together from many locations around the country. We know their technology will work as we have planned, and we appreciate your patience as we do the first ever remotely live streamed awards ceremony in the history of USAD. Thank you, GCI.
We will now take a moment for a video of our national anthem, sung by Emily Brown. Emily is a high school student from Urbandale, Iowa. She loves to sing and performs the national anthem at events around Iowa. We are excited to have her share her talents with us today. Let's watch the video.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you, Emily, for that wonderful performance. Before we move forward with the awards, I'd like to take a moment to acknowledge and thank Dr. Jolene Teskey, who is not only my co-host, but is also the Iowa Academic Decathlon State Director and the organizer of this year's Academic Decathlon National Competition. Jolene has been working on this event since before the pandemic, as the Iowa Academic Decathlon was originally planning to host the event in Des Moines. However, when circumstances required a pivot, Dr. Teskey pivoted, and she remained 100% committed to ensuring that students would still have a positive experience of nationals, even if it had to be in an online setting. Thank you, Dr. Teskey, for the countless hours you have devoted to the planning and organizing of this year's Academic Decathlon National Competition.
Thank you, Tyson, for your kind words. It's now time to announce our first award, which will be the Kristen Caperton Inspiration Award. This is a special recognition given to academic decathletes who best exemplify the characteristics of courage, determination, and dedication while overcoming significant obstacles. We will now have a video presentation from Ms. Suzanne Roberts, who will announce the recipients of this award. Let's watch the video.
During the first USAD events, Kristen Caperton did what no one else wanted to do: spearheaded the fundraising. Despite being hospitalized with leukemia, Kristen worked hard to make it happen in a time with no computers, cell phones, or social media. This year, with 4 times more nominations than ever, it was especially difficult to pick the winners. The winners receive plaques, $1,500 for their college education, and our deep gratitude for their dedication. The plaque for Julia Holdcroft is in Braille, as she has been legally blind since birth. Julia, however, looks at challenges as fun obstacles, something I can get over. She finds life is a challenge whether you're sighted or not. How many of you have been a leader for your team for 4 years? Julia, in her freshman year, won gold in essay and the bronze in speech at the Nebraska State competition. Yet she considers her highlight as helping her team to 3 regional championships. Her coach, Carol Kelly, feels Julia's positive attitude is contagious, and she inspires her teammates, her classmates, and everyone with whom she comes in contact. Thank you, Julia. Now I'd like to introduce our other winner, Noonan Syndrome. When Coach Kathy Waltz from Pewaukee, Wisconsin, met Kate Lasko, she didn't appear to be any different than her other classmates. Kate has spent more time in the hospital than she has in the classroom. Debilitating migraines land her in ICU and heart surgery. Far from giving in to her fears of mortality, blinding pain, losing consciousness, Kate became team captain. Despite the stress, she planned and ran the class period. She assigned sections of study, taught lessons, prepared the interview and speech lessons. With Kate as captain, there was never a day that went unplanned, not even on days she was not there. Like a great leader, Kate built a team that thrived even when she was in the hospital. Kate led from within, not from above. Thank you, Kate. Now I'd like to...
Congratulations once again to Kate Lasko and Julia Holdcroft. Thank you, Ms. Roberts, for presenting those very well-deserved awards.
We have a lot of awards to announce this morning. As in past years, the United States Academic Decathlon will recognize every decathlete who participated in the 2021 national competition with a participation medal. Reaching the national competition is a tribute to your determination and your ability to work and win as an individual and as a team. These medals for all participating students and coaches will be shipped to your schools. We hope you will have some form of an awards presentation in your home states to celebrate your achievements.
The Most Valuable Team Member Award is given to the student on each team who is voted for by their teammates as best demonstrating leadership, team spirit, positive attitude, and academic achievement. Here are this year's most valuable team members.
The Board of Directors of the United States Academic Decathlon will award $250 to each of the most valuable team member awardees, and they will receive gold medals. Congratulations to all the most valuable team member award winners.
It's now time to present highest scoring student awards for the members of each team who had the highest individual total scores. Here are this year's highest scoring students.
The Board of Directors of the United States Academic Decathlon will also be awarding $250 to the student on each team with the highest overall score. We congratulate these highest scoring students on their outstanding achievement.
We're going to take a short break from the awards announcements to listen to the first of our 3 speech presenters. The 3 students selected to present their speeches received the highest prepared speech scores in the honor, scholastic, and varsity categories in the speech event held this past Thursday. Our first speech video will be Andreas George from Hackensack High School in New Jersey. Let's watch the video.
Take a moment to think of the most lucrative drug trade in the world. Millions of pounds shipped all around the world every year, and it seems to be sold on every street you drive past nowadays. People spend thousands of dollars every year to sustain their brutal addictions. But when this craving is not fulfilled, some go into a state of rage. And the worst part is, somehow little old me ended up in the middle of this drug trade when someone came up to me and said, "Give me a venti latte with coconut milk, washed hot, 6.5 pumps, sugar-free vanilla, extra hot, extra caramel drizzle with whipped cream on top." So if you couldn't tell, that's what it's like working at Starbucks, where people always need their coffee, and not having it occasionally brings out the crazy in people. Just imagine this. It's my first day. I just tied the signature green apron around my waist, and I walked out into a sea of thirsty, caffeine-deprived customers. My first day after training was terrifying, because I felt like every few minutes there was another person determined to make my life harder. In hindsight, most days don't have many problems, but just my luck, it happened to me on my first real day. One customer entered the store and told me he ordered on the app but was going to wait outside because there was a lot of people waiting in the store. I initially thought, that's a great idea. This guy's really considerate. Oh, how I was wrong. After a mere 30 seconds, I heard tapping on the glass, and it was him staring me down. And I felt like a fish in an aquarium. Then a few minutes passed by, and he stormed into the store yelling, "Where's my coffee? I've been waiting for 5 minutes!" In my head, I thought, only 5 minutes? Doesn't he see the rest of the customers in the store, most of which were here long before him? But before I could even say anything, he shoved his phone in my face and asked, "How long?" I was a new employee, but I was able to easily see that he had never even placed an order. I told him to click order, and the anger in his eyes from the lack of caffeine immediately turned into embarrassment. I quickly made his drink so I could stop making a scene in front of all the customers. I handed it to him with a large smile and kindly said, "Have a great day." He ripped the drink out of my hand and then walked off, muttering something about how my colleagues and I were horrible. After he left, I thought, now I have my first angry customer story. Little did I know there'd be more to come only an hour later. One lady ordered a Frappuccino, which is essentially a milkshake / slushie with coffee and whipped cream on top. After her drink was done, I handed it to her. She looked at the Frappuccino with disgust. She picked up the Frappuccino and shouted, "This is bull bleep! It's all whipped cream!" I examined the drink in her hand and I told her it was the normal amount of whipped cream, but I suggested we could remake it with less or no whipped cream. But she didn't seem too confident about this idea because she looked me in the eye, took off the lid, and slammed the Frappuccino onto the counter while its contents shot into the air like a science fair volcano. And I don't think anyone in the store moved for about 5 seconds as she scurried away. I wonder what she did later that day, because instead of drinking her caffeine fix, it was splattered all over the floor. That was a wild first day, and I almost felt like the job might be a bit too chaotic. But after working for a week, I had no issues. Overall, I really do enjoy my job, and even though that by me saying that, you might think I'm crazier than some of these customers, but trust me, I'm not. There's one positive thing that I learned from the caffeine-deprived customers, and that is how to deal with difficult people and new scenarios. It's where my instincts and human interaction skills were definitely tested, and if I had not worked at Starbucks, I never would have learned these valuable lessons. And since these events, I seem to have developed some psychic power that lets me detect when a customer is about to go berserk. Most of the time, I'm able to calm them down and find a solution. But hey, no one's perfect.
Thank you, Andreas, for that excellent speech. Let's continue with the awards. Today, we'll be announcing numerous team awards, scholarships, and gold, silver, and bronze medals. The overall team awards are based on the top 2 honor, top 2 scholastic, and top 2 varsity scores. However, all participants are eligible for individual event medals. We will be awarding gold, silver, and bronze medals for all 3 student categories: varsity, scholastic, and honor in divisions 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Jolene and I will be sharing MC duties with Elizabeth Sheridan and Neil Deutsch. Welcome, Elizabeth and Neil.
Thank you, Tyson. We will begin with our essay winners. The bronze medalists in essay are, for Division 4, varsity, Michelle Linson, Bandera from Texas. Scholastic, Harold Wang, bassist, Scottsdale from Arizona. And honor, Sophia Gonzalez, Melrose Mindor from Wisconsin.
In Division 3, varsity, Coulter Kennedy, Wheatland from Wyoming. Scholastic, Luke Smallwood, Oakwood from Ohio. Honor, Evan Hardern, Oakwood from Ohio.
In Division II varsity, Ian McCutcheon, Wilmette Union from Wisconsin. Scholastic, Anna Carroll, Wilmette Union from Wisconsin. And in honor, Benjamin Workman, Wellesley from Massachusetts.
And the bronze medalist in essay for Division I for varsity, Justin Kim, Granada Hills Charter from California. Scholastic, Jude Kane, Souderton area from Pennsylvania. And honor, Benjamin Bagley, Lone Peak from Utah.
And next, the silver medalist in the essay event. In Division IV varsity, Jason Bunnell, Western Center Academy from California. Scholastic, Aubriana Bernhardt, Western Center Academy from California. And in honor, Tristan Clark, bassist, Scottsdale from Arizona.
In Division III, varsity, Zach Smith, Wheatland from Wyoming. Scholastic, Rafael Lente, St. Pius from New Mexico. And honor, Brianna Detuin, Madison Academic Magnet from Tennessee.
In Division II varsity, Tristan Gardner, Wellesley from Massachusetts. Scholastic, Erica Chen, Rutherford from New Jersey. And in honor, Sarah Vance, Bellevue East from Nebraska.
And the silver medalist in the essay for Division I, varsity goes to Isabel Harvey, Whitney Young Magnet from Illinois. Scholastic to Zorax Villadago, Granada Hills Charter, California. And honor, Jasdeep Sidhu, Granada Hills Charter from California.
And now for the gold medalists in the essay event. Division IV varsity, Caleb Kim, Amundsen from Illinois. Michael Mossman, South Central Calhoun from Iowa. And honor, Jericho Dizon, Hackensack from New Jersey.
Division III, varsity, Nate Atocha, Oakwood from Ohio. Scholastic, Ava Cantlin, Avalon School from Minnesota. And honor, Oliver Shantz, Frontier Academy from Colorado.
In Division II varsity, Meadow Lovelace, Wilmette Union from Wisconsin. In Scholastic, Maya Chen, Wellesley from Massachusetts. And in honor, Christopher Relia, Bishop Hendricken from Rhode Island.
And the gold medalist in the essay Division I, varsity goes to Christian Cluis, Thomas Jefferson High School for Science and Technology from Virginia. Scholastic, Karina Zadler, Highland Park from Texas. Honor, Cindy May, Whitney Young Magnet from Illinois.
Congratulations to the essay medalists. The next awards are for music. Our bronze medalists in music are...
For Division IV, we have a tie at the varsity level. Jalen Pettis, Parkview from Georgia, and Jack Gitter, Mount Michael Benedictine School from Nebraska. In Scholastic, Michael Mossman, South Central Calhoun from Iowa. And in honor, James Hu, Acton Boxborough from Massachusetts.
In Division III, varsity, Reed Howell, Avalon School from Minnesota. In Scholastic, Soren Kingston, Oakwood from Ohio. And in honor, Brianna Detuin, Madison Academic Magnet from Tennessee.
In Division II varsity, Huda Osqui, Rutherford from New Jersey. In Scholastic, Lydia Fielder, Wilmette Union from Wisconsin. And in honor, Christopher Relia, Bishop Hendricken from Rhode Island.
And the bronze medalist in music for Division I, varsity, McKenna Biershank, Highland Park from Texas. Scholastic, Eunice Choi, Granada Hills Charter from California. And honor, a three-way tie between Cindy May, Whitney Young Magnet from Illinois, Sarah Lerner, Whitney Young Magnet from Illinois. And the third, Roman Stenell, Souder area from Pennsylvania.
Our silver medalists in music are
For Division 4, varsity, Aiden Reams, Western Center Academy from California. In Scholastic, there is a two-way tie, Rebecca Ellingson, Bandera from Texas, and Rodrigo Gutierrez Gonzalez from Bandera from Texas. And honor, Alexander Clark, bassist, Scottsdale from Arizona.
Division 3 for varsity, Coulter Kennedy, Wheatland from Wyoming. In Scholastic, Luke Smallwood, Oakwood from Ohio. And honor, Evan Hardern, Oakwood from Ohio.
In Division 2, in varsity, Ian McCutcheon, Wilmette Union from Wisconsin. In Scholastic, a two-way tie between Erica Chen, Rutherford from New Jersey, and Kanisha Vaisaga, Rutherford from New Jersey. In honor, a three-way tie between Benjamin Workman, Wellesley from Massachusetts, Isaac Keene, Wilmette Union from Wisconsin, and Sydney Fontaine, Wilmette Union from Wisconsin.
And the silver medalist in music for Division 1, varsity, Justin Kim, Granada Hills Charter from California. And in Scholastic, a two-way tie between Matthew Winters, Highland Park from Texas, and his teammate, Karina Zadler from Highland Park in Texas. For honor, we have a four-way tie, Zachary Trower from Whitney Young Magnet in Illinois, Megan Swartley, Souderton area from Pennsylvania, Joanna Chang, Thomas Jefferson High School for Science and Technology, Virginia, and Anwitha Kolipara, Thomas Jefferson High School for Science and Technology in Virginia.
Our gold medalists in music are
For Division 4, in varsity, Samuel Nimrichter, Bandera from Texas. And in Scholastic, we have a two-way tie, Stanley Ewan, Acton Boxborough from Massachusetts, and Noah Hansen, Melrose Mindor from Wisconsin. In honor, we also have a two-way tie, Luke Bitsky, Bandera from Texas, tied with teammate Christian McNelly, Bandera from Texas.
for Division 3. Varsity has a two-way tie between Amina Morris from Elite Scholars Academy in Georgia and Isaiah Rudy, Oakwood from Ohio. For Scholastic, Claire Jordan, Avalon School from Minnesota. And honor, Natalie Connolly, Oakwood from Ohio.
In Division 2 varsity, Meadow Lovelace from Wilmette Union, Wisconsin. Scholastic, Anna Carroll from Wilmette Union in Wisconsin. And in honor, Perna Tepesha from Rutherford, New Jersey.
And the gold medalist in music for Division 1, varsity, Joshua Choi, Granada Hills Charter from California. Scholastic, Hirusha Lienaj, Granada Hills Charter from California. And in the honor category, we have a 7-way tie for this award. Chloe Zahn from Hamilton, Arizona. Dwipan Chando, Granada Hills Charter from California. Chloe Hun, Granada Hills Charter from California. Jasdeep Sidhu from Granada Hills Charter, California. Ryan Carmack, Highland Park from Texas. Daniel Carrillo, Highland Park from Texas. And Kai Sui from Highland Park in Texas.
Congratulations to the music medalists. Next up is art. The bronze medalists in art are
In Division 4 varsity, Michael Colt, Mount Michael Benedictine School from Nebraska. In Scholastic, Noah Hansen, Melrose Mindor from Wisconsin. And in honor, Luke Bitsky Bandera from Texas.
For Division 3, Varsity, Reed Howell, Avalon School from Minnesota. Scholastic, Claire Jordan, Avalon School from Minnesota. And honor, Natalie Connolly, Oakwood from Ohio.
In Division 2, Varsity, Kara Brennan from Rutherford in New Jersey. In Scholastic, Lydia Fielder from Wilmette Union in Wisconsin. And in honor, a two-way tie between Benjamin Pillon from Lathrop in Alaska and Sydney Fontaine from Wilmette Union in Wisconsin.
And the bronze medalist in art for Division 1 Varsity goes to Yi Yang Ji Yang, Highland Park, Texas, tied with Jasper Chen from Highland Park, Texas. For Scholastic, another two-way tie, Ewan Greer, Cedar Rapids, Jefferson from Iowa, and Karina Zadler from Highland Park, Texas. In honor, Chloe Zahn Hamilton from Arizona.
The silver medalists in art are
For Division 4, Jason Bunnell, Western Center Academy from California. And in Scholastic, Aubriana Bernhardt, Western Center Academy from California. And in honor, Alexander Clark, Basis Scottsdale from Arizona.
Division 3, Varsity, Ulban Aragon, St. Pius from New Mexico. Scholastic, Soren Kingston, Oakwood from Ohio. And honor, Lily Fullenhull, Oakwood from Ohio.
in Division 2 Varsity, Aiden Akola from Lathrop in Alaska, tied with Meadow Lovelace from Wilmette Union in Wisconsin in the varsity. In Scholastic, Erica Chen from Rutherford in New Jersey, and in honor, Isaac Keene from Wilmette Union in Wisconsin.
And the silver medalist in art for Division 1 Varsity, a two-way tie between Joshua Choi, Granada Hills Charter from California, and Justin Kim, Granada Hills Charter from California. In Scholastic, we have a five-way tie among these five students. Zorex Delgado, I am so sorry, Granada Hills Charter from California. Hirusha Lianaj from Granada Hills Charter from California. Eunice Choi from Granada Hills Charter from California. Ella Cutler from Whitney Young Magnet from Illinois. And Pike Zerny from Highland Park, Texas. In honor, we have a four-way tie between Dwipayan Chanda, Granada Hills Charter from California, Sarah Lerner, Whitney Young Magnet from Illinois, Ryan Carmack, Highland Park, Texas, and Kai Sui from Highland Park in Texas.
The gold medalists in art are
For Division 4, Varsity, we have a two-way tie between Aiden Reams, Western Center Academy from California, and Samuel Nim Richter, Bandera from Texas. In Scholastic, Michael Mossman, South Central Calhoun from Iowa. And in honor, Christian McNelly, Bandera from Texas.
For Division 3, Varsity, Nate Atocha, Oakwood from Ohio. Scholastic, Luke Smallwood, Oakwood from Ohio. And honor, two-way tie between Susanna Lanucara, St. Pius from New Mexico, and Brianna Datuin, Madison Academic Magnet from Tennessee.
in Division 2 Varsity, Ian McCutcheon from Wilmette Union in Wisconsin, Scholastic, Anna Carroll from Wilmette Union, Wisconsin, and in honor, Benjamin Workman from Wellesley, Massachusetts.
And the gold medalist in art for Division 1 Varsity is a two-way tie between Neil Rocky, Whitney Young Magnet from Illinois, and McKenna Beershank, Highland Park from Texas. Scholastic, Matthew Winters, Highland Park from Texas. Honor, Daniel Carrillo, Highland Park from Texas. Congratulations to the art medalists. Now for the mathematics awards. We will begin with our bronze medalists.
In Division 4, varsity, we again have a two-way tie. Kunal Pawar, bassist, Scottsdale from Arizona, and Jason Bunnell, Western Center Academy from California. In Scholastic, we have Harold Wang, bassist, Scottsdale from Arizona, and in honor, another two-way tie. Luke Bitsky, Bandera from Texas, tied with teammate Christian McNelly, Bandera from Texas.
For Division 3, varsity has 4 winners. Ella Hooks, St. Pius from New Mexico. Nate Atocha, Oakwood from Ohio. Julius Morgan Myers, Oakwood from Ohio. And Jacarius Conley, Madison Academic Magnet from Tennessee. Scholastic, Monique Gay, Elite Scholars Academy from Georgia. And in honor, Aaron Ehrlich, Frontier Academy from Colorado, and Evan Hardern, Oakwood from Ohio.
Bronze medals in math for Division 2 for varsity went to Meadow Lovelace from Wilmette Union, Wisconsin. In Scholastic, to Arnav Jain, Wellesley, Massachusetts. And in honor, to Walter Kretzer from Bishop Hendricken in Rhode Island.
Bronze medalists in mathematics, Division 1. Varsity goes to Isabel Harvey Whitney Young Magnet from Illinois. Scholastic, Matthew Winters, Highland Park from Texas. And honor, there is a two-way tie between Dwipayan Chanda, Granada Hills Charter from California, and Cindy May Whitney Young Magnet from Illinois. The silver medalists in mathematics are,
For Division 4, varsity, Krishna Jaspi, bassist, Scottsdale from Arizona. And in Scholastic, Raga Polya, Acton Boxborough from Massachusetts. In honor, Michael Mullen, Mount Michael Benedictine School from Nebraska.
For Division 3, varsity has 2 winners. Brian Barnett, Elite Scholars Academy from Georgia, and Isaiah Rudy, Oakwood from Ohio. Scholastic also has 2 winners. Aiden Beck, Oakwood from Ohio, and Luke Smallwood, Oakwood from Ohio. And in honor, Duncan Adelsheim Marshall, Avalon School from Minnesota.
Silver medals in math for Division 2. In the varsity division, Bryce Lukens from Bishop Hendricken in Rhode Island. In Scholastic, Varsha Yaram from Scarborough, Maine. And in honor, Darren Choe from Wellesley in Massachusetts.
and the silver medalist in mathematics for Division 1. Varsity, a two-way tie between Joshua Choi, Granada Hills Charter from California, and Yisheng Jihong from Highland Park, Texas. In Scholastic, the award goes to Harusha Lienaj from Granada Hills Charter, California. And honor goes to Ryan Carmack, Highland Park from Texas. Now for our gold medalists in mathematics.
In Division 4, varsity goes to Andrew Harton, Mount Michael Benedictine School from Nebraska. Scholastic, Stanley Ewin, Acton Boxborough from Massachusetts. And in honor, we have a two-way tie. Poonam Sahu, Acton Boxborough from Massachusetts, and Isha Ugural, pardon me, thank you, Acton Boxborough from Massachusetts.
In Division 3, varsity, Amina Morris, Elite Scholars Academy from Georgia. In Scholastic, Soren Kingston, Oakwood from Ohio. And honor Natalie Connolly, Oakwood from Ohio.
In Division 2, in varsity, Aiden Akala from Lathrop in Alaska. In scholastic, Nathan Sittle from Bellevue East, Nebraska. And in honor, Kyle Van Hatten from Lathrop in Alaska.
And the gold medalists in mathematics for Division 1, varsity, Jasper Chen, Highland Park, Texas. Scholastic, a two-way tie between Zorex Villadelgado, Granada Hills Charter, California, and Cynthia Dye, Whitney Young Magnet from Illinois. In honor, Jasdeep Sidhu, Granada Hills Charter from California.
Congratulations to all of the mathematics medalists. It is now time to announce the interview medal recipients. The bronze medalists in interview are, starting with Division 4, varsity, Aiden Reams, Western Center Academy from California. Scholastic, Peyton Braun, Melrose Mindor from Wisconsin. And in honor, a two-way tie, James Hu, Acton Boxborough from Massachusetts, and Cadence Bailey, Melrose Mindor from Wisconsin.
In Division 3, for varsity, Ulban Aragon, St. Pius from New Mexico. Scholastic, Rafael Lente, St. Pius from New Mexico. And honor, Andrea Vigliotti, West Hill from New York.
In Division 2, in varsity, Ty Christensen from Lathrop in Alaska. In scholastic, Wyatt Wad, Sand Point from Idaho. And in honor, Benjamin Workman, Wellesley from Massachusetts.
And the bronze medalists for interview for Division 1, a two-way tie for varsity between Justin Cano of Cedar Rapids Jefferson from Iowa and Carter Wilson, Souderton area from Pennsylvania. Scholastic goes to Zorax Villadelgado from Granada Hills Charter from California. And in honor, we have a two-way tie between Aris Zhu Hamilton from Arizona and Joanna Chang, Thomas Jefferson High School for Science and Technology from Virginia.
And the silver medalists in interview are, for Division 4 varsity, Parker Pagill, South Central Calhoun from Iowa. Scholastic, Dean Syed Amundsen from Illinois. And honor, Luke Bitsky Bandera from Texas.
Division 3, for varsity, Natalie Jenkins, Elite Scholars Academy from Georgia. Scholastic, Soren Kingston, Oakwood from Ohio. And honor, Paige Augustini, West Hill from New York.
In Division 2 varsity, Alexander Stepanoff, Bishop Hendricken from Rhode Island. In scholastic, Maya Chen, Wellesley from Massachusetts. And in honor, Kyle Van Hatten, Lathrop from Alaska.
And the silver medalists in interview for Division 1, varsity goes to Finn Hammond, Whitney Young Magnet from Illinois. Scholastic to Sarah Zhao, Whitney Young Magnet from Illinois. And honor to Chloe Zahn Hamilton from Arizona.
And now for the gold medalists in interview, we have Division 4, Jalen Pettis, Parkview from Georgia. Scholastic, Sydney Timmons, Bandera from Texas. And in honor, a two-way tie, Alexander Clark, bassist, Scottsdale from Arizona, and Christian Haley, Marsing from Idaho.
For Division 3, varsity, Ella Hooks, St. Pius from New Mexico. In scholastic, two winners, Ava Cantlin, Avalon School from Minnesota, and Aiden Beck, Oakwood from Ohio. And in honor, Lily Fullenhole, Oakwood from Ohio.
In Division II varsity, we have a two-way tie between Jeffrey Goddard, Lathrop from Alaska, and Meadow Lovelace, Wilmette Union from Wisconsin. In Scholastic, the medal goes to Jack Aylesworth from Bishop Hendricken in Rhode Island, and in honor to Perna Tepesha from Rutherford in New Jersey.
And the gold medalist in interview for Division I varsity goes to Brianna Olson, Cedar Rapids, Jefferson, Iowa. Scholastic to Ella Cutler, Whitney Young Magnet from Illinois. And honor to Dwepayan Chanda from Granada Hills Charter from California.
Congratulations to the interview medalists. The next awards will be for literature. Here are the bronze medalists.
Starting again with Division IV in varsity, we have Jason Bunnell, Western Center Academy from California. Scholastic, Rebecca Ellingson, Bandera from Texas. And in honor, we have James Hu, Acton Boxborough from Massachusetts.
For Division III varsity, Isaiah Rudy, Oakwood from Ohio. Scholastic, Soren Kingston, Oakwood from Ohio. And honor, Evan Hardern, Oakwood from Ohio.
In Division II varsity, Huda Asqui from Rutherford in New Jersey. In Scholastic, Ellen Clark from Sandpoint in Idaho. And in honor, a three-way tie, Benjamin Workman from Wellesley in Massachusetts, Perna Tepesha, Rutherford from New Jersey, and Sydney Fontaine from Wilmette Union in Wisconsin.
And the bronze medalists in literature for Division I varsity, McKenna Beershank, Highland Park, Texas. In Scholastic, a two-way tie between Abhinav Ardi from Hamilton, Arizona, and Brian Liu, Cedar Rapids, Jefferson, Iowa. Honor, Dwepan Chanda from Granada Hills Charter, California, tied with Chloe Hun, Granada Hills Charter from California, and Cindy May, Whitney Young Magnet from Illinois.
Our silver medalists in literature are
In Division IV, Riley Longobordi, Bandera from Texas. In Scholastic, Aubriana Bernhardt, Western Center Academy from California. And in honor, Christian McNelly, Bandera from Texas.
in Division III varsity, Nate Atocha, Oakwood from Ohio. Scholastic, Claire Jordan, Avalon School from Minnesota. And honor, Joseph Reardon, Frontier Academy from Colorado.
In Division II varsity, Meadow Lovelace from Wilmette Union in Wisconsin. In Scholastic, Erica Chen, Rutherford from New Jersey. And in honor, Dana Soraya, Rutherford from New Jersey.
And the silver medalist in literature for Division I, varsity, Joshua Choi, Granada Hills Charter from California. Scholastic, Eunice Choi, Granada Hills Charter from California. And honor, Chloe Zahn, Hamilton from Arizona.
The gold medalists in literature are
For Division IV, we have a two-way tie. In varsity, Aiden Reams, Western Center Academy from California, tied with Michael Colt, Mount Michael Benedictine School from Nebraska. In Scholastic, we also have a two-way tie. Michael Mossman, South Central Calhoun from Iowa, and Noah Hansen, Melrose Mindor from Wisconsin. And, believe it or not, in honor, a two-way tie. Alexander Clark, Basis Scottsdale from Arizona, tied with Luke Bitsky, Bandera from Texas.
for Division III. Varsity is a two-way tie between Reed Howell from Avalon School from Minnesota and Julius Morgan Myers, Oakwood from Ohio. Scholastic, Luke Smallwood, Oakwood from Ohio. and honor Natalie Connolly, Oakwood from Ohio.
Gold medals in the literature division. 2 were won by Ian McCutcheon from Wilmette Union, Wisconsin, Anna Carroll from Wilmette Union, Wisconsin, and Isaac Keene, also from Wilmette Union, Wisconsin, for the sweep. Congratulations.
And the gold medalist in literature, Division 1, for varsity, Justin Kim, Granada Hills Charter from California, Harusha Lianaj from Granada Hills Charter from California, and a two-way tie for honor, Jasdeep Sidhu, Granada Hills Charter from California, and Ryan Carmack, Highland Park from Texas.
Congratulations to the literature medalists. Now it's time to announce the medalists in economics. First, the bronze medalists.
In Division 4 varsity, we do have a two-way tie. Kunal Pawar, Basis Scottsdale from Arizona, tied with Christopher Veloz, Hackensack from New Jersey. Scholastic, Stanley Ewan, Acton Boxborough from Massachusetts. And in honor, another two-way tie. AJ Maltzby, South Central Calhoun from Iowa, tied with James Hu, Acton Boxborough from Massachusetts.
In Division 3, varsity, Ulban Aragon, St. Pius from New Mexico. Scholastic, Claire Jordan, Avalon School from Minnesota. And honor, Duncan Adelsheim Marshall, Avalon School from Minnesota.
In Division 2, in varsity, Aidan Ukala, Lathrop from Alaska. In scholastic, Elias Irvin from Bellevue East in Nebraska. And in honor, a two-way tie between Isaac Keene from Wilmette Union, Wisconsin, and Sidney Fontaine, also from Wilmette Union, Wisconsin.
And the bronze medalist in economics for Division 1, varsity, Yixing Jack Jizong from Highland Park, Texas. Scholastic goes to Matthew Winters, Highland Park from Texas. And for honor, we have a two-way tie between Dwipayan Chanda, Granada Hills Charter from California, and Megan Swartley, Souderton area from Pennsylvania.
The silver medalists in economics are
For Division 4 varsity, we do have a two-way tie. Sophia Carver, Western Center Academy from California, tied with Andrew Harton, Mount Michael Benedictine School from Nebraska. And pardon me, that was a three-way tie. The third tie being Samuel Nim Richter, Bandera from Texas. Scholastic, no tie. Michael Mossman, South Central Calhoun from Iowa. And honor, Christian McNally, Bandera from Texas.
For Division 3, varsity, Isaiah Rudy, Oakwood from Ohio. Scholastic, Soren Kingston, Oakwood from Ohio. And in honor, Evan Hardern, Oakwood from Ohio.
in Division 2, the medals were won in the varsity by Meadow Lovelace from Wilmette Union, Wisconsin. In scholastic by Jonathan Hutchinson from Bellevue East in Nebraska. And in honor by Kyle Van Hatten from Lathrop in Alaska.
And the silver medalist in economics for Division 1, varsity, Jasper Chen, Highland Park from Texas. Scholastic, Harusha Lianaj from Granada Hills Charter, California. And honor, Ryan Carmack, Highland Park from Texas.
Neil, why don't you let us know who won the first of those gold medals in economics?
Tyson, I would be happy to. Division 4, varsity, there is actually a tie. Jason Bennell, Western Center Academy from California, tied with Aiden Reams, also from Western Center Academy from California. In scholastic, we have Alexa Hales, Union from Utah, and in honor, Alexander Clark, Basis Scottsdale from Arizona.
For Division 3, Varsity, we have Julius Morgan Myers, Oakwood from Ohio. In Scholastic, we have Luke Smallwood, Oakwood from Ohio. And in honor, a two-way tie between Natalie Conley and Lily Fullenhole, both from Oakwood in Ohio.
In Division 2, teammates Ian McCutcheon and Anna Carroll from Wilmette Union, Wisconsin won gold medals. And in honor, Jacob Landau from Wellesley in Massachusetts.
And the gold medal winners in economics for Division 1. Varsity is a three-way tie among Justin Choi, Granada Hills Charter in California, Justin Kim, Granada Hills Charter in California, and McKenna Beershank, Highland Park from Texas. For Scholastic, Ella Cutler, Whitney Young Magnet from Illinois. And for honor, we have a two-way tie, Sarah Lerner from Whitney Young Magnet in Illinois, and Dan Carrillo, Highland Park from Texas.
Congratulations to all the economics medalists. It's now time to announce the recipient of this year's B. Franklin Reinauer II Economics Prize. Franklin Reinauer was the founder of the New Jersey Academic Decathlon, served on the USAD Board of Directors for 21 years, and was a strong proponent of the inclusion of economics as one of Decathlon's 10 events. The B. Franklin Reinauer II Economics Prize is awarded annually to the decathlete with the highest score in economics. This year's winner, receiving an honorary plaque and a $250 award, is Sarah Lerner from Whitney M. Young Magnet High School in Illinois.
Congratulations, Sarah. It is now time for our science awards, and the bronze medalist in science, Neil, are?
Again, Division 4, Varsity, Kunal Pawar, basis Scottsdale from Arizona, and Scholastic, Josh Yombeo, Hackensack from New Jersey, and in honor, William Meekum, Union from Utah. To continue the trend, Elizabeth?
Division 3. For varsity, we have Reed Howell, Avalon School from Minnesota. In Scholastic, a two-way tie between Owen Clowney, Avalon School from Minnesota, and Danny Pham, St. Pius from New Mexico. And in honor, a three-way tie, Ephraim Erjavec, Avalon School from Minnesota, Evan Hardern, Oakwood from Ohio, and Brianna Datuin, Madison Academic Magnet from Tennessee. Tyson?
In Division 2, in varsity, we had a two-way tie between Aidan Akala from Lathrop in Alaska and Huda Osqui from Rutherford in New Jersey. In Scholastic, the medal was won by Kanisha Vagisaya from Rutherford in New Jersey, and in honor, Benjamin Workman from Wellesley in Massachusetts. Jolene, what happened in Division 1?
The bronze medalist in science for Division 1 to varsity goes to McKenna Beershank, Highland Park from Texas. Scholastic, Cynthia Dye, Whitney Young Magnet from Illinois. And in honor, I have a two-way tie between Chloe Zahn, Hamilton in Arizona, and Kai Tsui, Highland Park from Texas. The silver medalists in science are?
In Division 4, Varsity, Samuel Nim Richter, Bandera from Texas, and Scholastic, Tanish Gidzi, basis Scottsdale from Arizona. In honor, there is a two-way tie, James Hu, Acton Boxborough from Massachusetts, and Christian McNally, Bandera from Texas.
For Division 3, varsity, Ulban Aragon, St. Pius from New Mexico. In Scholastic, we have two winners, Claire Jordan, Avalon School from Minnesota, and Soren Kingston, Oakwood from Ohio. And honor, we also have two winners, Duncan Adelsheim Marshall, Avalon School from Minnesota, and Natalie Connolly, Oakwood from Ohio.
In Division 2 size schools, silver medalists in science were won at the varsity level by Ian McCutcheon, Wilmette Union from Wisconsin. Scholastic, Anna Carroll, also from Wilmette Union in Wisconsin. and in the honor division by Dana Soraya from Rutherford in New Jersey.
And the silver medalist in science for Division 1, varsity goes to Joshua Choi, Granada Hills Charter from California. Scholastic to Harusha Lienaj from Granada Hills Charter, California. And for honor, a three-way tie between Dwipayan Chanda, Granada Hills Charter from California, teammate Jasdeep Sidhu, Granada Hills Charter from California, and from Highland Park, Texas, Ryan Carmack. Moving on now to the gold medalists in science. Neil?
If I may, the atomic symbol AU medalists for Division 4 varsity, Krishna Jasti, basis Scottsdale from Arizona. Scholastic, Stanley Yuin, Acton Boxborough from Massachusetts, tied with teammate Raga Pulya from Acton Boxborough from Massachusetts. And in honor, Alexander Clark, basis Scottsdale from Arizona.
In Division 3 for varsity, we have Brian Barnett, Elite Scholars Academy from Georgia. Scholastic, Luke Smallwood, Oakwood from Ohio. And honor, Amy Pham, Elite Scholars Academy from Georgia.
Gold medals in Division 2 science for varsity, Meadow Lovelace from Wilmette Union in Wisconsin. Scholastic to Erica Chen from Rutherford in New Jersey. And in honor, a two-way tie between Walter Kretzer from Bishop Hendricken in Rhode Island and Isaac Keene from Wilmette Union in Wisconsin.
And the gold medalist in science for Division 1, varsity, Justin Kim, Granada Hills Charter from California. Scholastic, Eunice Choi, Granada Hills Charter from California. And honor for the sweep, Chloe Hun, Granada Hills Charter from California.
And congratulations to all of the science medalists. The next awards will be for social science. Our bronze medalists in social science are, beginning with Division 4, varsity, Aiden Reams, Western Center Academy from California. In scholastic, we have a three-way tie. Stanley Yuin, Acton Boxborough from Massachusetts, tied with Rebecca Ellingson, Bandera from Texas, tied with Noah Hansen, Melrose Mindor from Wisconsin. Moving on to honor, AJ Malsby, South Central Calhoun from Iowa, tied with David Valarezo, Hackensack from New Jersey.
In Division 3, varsity, Julius Morgan Myers, Oakwood from Ohio. In scholastic, Angela Akintakun, Elite Scholars Academy from Georgia. And in honor, we have three winners, Aluwatani Alade, Elite Scholars Academy from Georgia, Victoria Papula, Elite Scholars Academy from Georgia, and Natalie Connolly, Oakwood from Ohio.
In Division 2 at the varsity level, Kara Brennan from Rutherford in New Jersey won the medal. In scholastic, there was a two-way tie between Wyatt Wad from Sandpoint in Idaho and Anna Carroll, Wilmette Union in Wisconsin. The medal in honor went to Sydney Fontaine from Wilmette Union, Wisconsin. What happened in Division 1, Jolene?
Bronze medalist in social science. Varsity is a two-way tie. Yisheng Jack Jihong from Highland Park, Texas, and Garrett Kimber, Lone Peak, Utah. In scholastic, we have a five-way tie. The first, Zorex Villadagado, Granada Hills Charter, California. Teammate Hirusha Lianaj, Granada Hills Charter from California. Third, Brian Liu, Cedar Rapids Jefferson from Iowa. Samuel Yankee from Cedar Rapids Jefferson, Iowa. And finally, Jude Kane, Souderton area from Pennsylvania. In honor, we have a two-way tie between Sarah Lerner, Whitney Young Magnet from Illinois, and Anwitha Kolipara from Thomas Jefferson High School for Science and Technology in Virginia.
We will now move on to our silver medalists in social science, and they are in Division 4, Varsity, Parker Hagel, South Central Calhoun from Iowa. In Scholastic, Rodrigo Gutierrez Gonzalez Bandera from Texas. And in honor, there is a two-way tie, James Hu, Acton Boxborough from Massachusetts, and Jack O'Donnell, Penns Valley area from Pennsylvania. Elizabeth?
For Division 3, Varsity, Ulban Aragon, St. Pius from New Mexico. In Scholastic, there are three winners: Claire Jordan, Avalon School from Minnesota, Raphael Lente, St. Pius from New Mexico, and Soren Kingston, Oakwood from Ohio. And in honor, a two-way tie between Stella Boswell, St. Pius from New Mexico, and Evan Hardern, Oakwood from Ohio.
In Division 2, silver medalists for social sciences. At the varsity level, Meadow Lovelace from Wilmette Union in Wisconsin. In Scholastic, a two-way tie between Ellen Clark from Sandpoint, Idaho, and Lydia Fielder from Wilmette Union, Wisconsin. And the honor medal goes to Isaac Keene from Wilmette Union, Wisconsin.
The silver medalist in social science for Division 1, Varsity, McKenna Beershank, Highland Park, Texas. Scholastic has a two-way tie, Ella Cutler, Whitney Young Magnet from Illinois, and Pike Zerny from Highland Park, Texas. Honor has a three-way tie, Dwipayan Chanda, Granada Hills Charter from California, Cindy May, Whitney Young Magnet from Illinois, and Daniel Carrillo, Highland Park, Texas.
And now for our gold medalists in social science. We start with Division 4, Varsity, Samuel Nimrichter Bandera from Texas. Scholastic, Harold Wang, basis Scottsdale from Arizona. And in honor, we have a three-way tie, Alexander Clark, basis Scottsdale from Arizona, Luke Bitsky Bandera from Texas, joined by teammate Christian McNally Bandera from Texas.
For Division 3, Varsity, Nate Atocha, Oakwood from Ohio. Scholastic, Luke Smallwood, Oakwood from Ohio. And in honor, Brianna Datuin, Madison Academic Magnet from Tennessee.
In Division 2 Varsity, Ian McCutcheon from Wilmette Union in Wisconsin. In Scholastic, Erica Chen from Rutherford in New Jersey. And in honor, Benjamin Workman from Wellesley in Massachusetts.
And the gold medalists in social science for Division 1, a two-way tie for varsity between Justin Choi, Granada Hills Charter, from California, and his teammate Justin Kim, Granada Hills Charter from California. In Scholastic, Eunice Choi, Granada Hills Charter, California. And for honor, a four-way tie, Chloe Zahn, Hamilton from Arizona, Chloe Hun, Granada Hills Charter, California, Jasdeep Sidhu, Granada Hills Charter, California, and Ryan Carmack, Highland Park, Texas.
And congratulations to all of the social science medalists. Now, for the announcement of the winners of the Asa Edwin Reeves Esquire Social Science Prize. Asa Edwin Reeves was an educator as well as an attorney, and he was a dedicated member of the U.S. Academic Decathlon Board of Directors for 20 years. The USAD Board of Directors established the Asa Edwin Reeves Esquire Social Science Prize for Outstanding Scholarship. $300 is awarded annually to be evenly shared by the varsity teammates with the highest combined scores in social science. This year's winners are Joshua Choi and Justin Kim from Granada Hills Charter High School in California. Congratulations to Joshua and Justin.
It is now time to recognize the top performers in speech. Our bronze medalists are
In Division 4 Varsity, Jason Bunnell from the Western Center Academy from California. In Scholastic, Rebecca Amaya Mendoza, Marsing from Ohio. And in Honor, Maria Lovallo, Penns Valley area from Pennsylvania.
For Division 3 in Varsity, we have Samuel Medina, Madison Academic Magnet from Tennessee. In Scholastic, Alyssa Young, Madison Academic Magnet from Tennessee. And Honor, Lily Lewis, also from Madison Academic Magnet from Tennessee.
In Division 2, in Varsity, Kara Brennan from Rutherford in New Jersey. In Scholastic, Iris Shia from Wellesley in Massachusetts. And in Honor, Christopher Relia from Bishop Hendricken in Rhode Island.
And our bronze medalists in speech for Division 1, Varsity, McKenna Beershank, Highland Park, Texas. Scholastic, Harusha Lienaj from Granada Hills Charter, California. And Honor, Cindy May Whitney Young Magnet from Illinois.
And now our silver medalists are Neil in Division 4.
In Division 4 Varsity, we have Amanda Grove, Penns Valley area from Pennsylvania. In Scholastic, we have Michael Mossman, South Central Calhoun from Iowa. And in Honor, Alexander Clark, basis Scottsdale from Arizona. Back to you, Elizabeth.
In Division 3 Varsity, we have Trinity Aragon, St. Pius from New Mexico. In Scholastic, Aiden Beck, Oakwood from Ohio. And in Honor, Evan Hardern, Oakwood from Ohio.
In Division 2, in Varsity, Connor Beanie from Scarborough in Maine. In Scholastic, Nathan Sittle from Bellevue East in Nebraska. And in Honor, Darren Chaway from Wellesley in Massachusetts.
The silver medalists in speech for Division 1, there is a tie for Varsity between Isabel Harvey Whitney Young Magnet from Illinois and Yumang Jan from Thomas Jefferson High School for Science and Technology, Virginia. For Scholastic, Karina Zadler, Highland Park, Texas. Honor, Megan Swartley, Souderton area, Pennsylvania.
And now the gold medalist winners in speech.
With the gold in speech in Varsity, we have Kunal Pawar, basis Scottsdale from Arizona. And in Scholastic, we have Andreas Georges Hackensack from New Jersey. And in Honor, for the gold, we have Jack O'Donnell, Penns Valley area from Pennsylvania.
For Division 3 in Varsity, we have Jacarius Connolly, Madison Academic Magnet from Tennessee. Scholastic, Monique Gay, Elite Scholars Academy from Georgia. And in Honor, Lily Fullenhull, Oakwood from Ohio.
For Division 2 speech, gold medal winners in Varsity, Huda Osqui, Rutherford from New Jersey. In Scholastic, Anna Carroll, Wilmette Union from Wisconsin. And in Honor, Sarah Vance, Bellevue East from Nebraska.
And the gold medalist in speech, Division 1, Varsity, Finn Hammond, Whitney Young Magnet from Illinois. Scholastic, Erica Ramirez, Thomas Jefferson High School for Science and Technology from Virginia. And Honor, Jasdeep Sidhu, Granada Hills Charter from California.
Congratulations to the speech medalists. It's now time to announce the recipient of the Frank Wurzel Prize. Frank Wurtzel had a highly distinguished legal career and was the parent of an academic decathlete, and served in leadership positions on the U.S. Academic Decathlon Board of Directors for 3 decades, helping to guide the organization over the course of 30 years. An award of $750 and a commemorative plaque is given in his honor to the varsity student who has the highest combined score in the areas of literature, essay, and speech. The winner of this year's Frank Wurtzel Prize is Meadow Lovelace from Wilmot Union High School in Wisconsin.
Congratulations, Meadow. It is now my honor to announce the recipient of the U.S. Academic Decathlon State Directors Communication Award. This award is a new award given by the National State Directors Association. It will be determined based on the total scores of students for the subjective area events, essay, interview, and speech in one division, honor, scholastic, or varsity, and rotating each year. This year, we started the rotation with the varsity division. We totaled the varsity student scores for essay, interview, and speech for each team. The team with the highest total varsity score for the 3 subjective events is the winner of this award. The winning team will receive a $250 award to use however it will best benefit their decathlon program. Our first winner of the annual U.S. Academic Decathlon State Directors Communication Award is Cedar Rapids Jefferson from Iowa, specifically Brianna Olson, James West, and Justin Cano, the Jefferson varsity students. Congratulations.
Thank you, Dr. Teskey, and congratulations to Brianna, James, and Justin from Cedar Rapids, Jefferson. It is time for a video of our second student speaker, Ty Plateau from Souderton Area High School in Pennsylvania. Let's watch the video.
Just how much is $195 billion? That may seem like a weird question, but bear with me. We hear the words million and billion tossed around all the time, and it's really quite hard to comprehend just how big those numbers are. So let me try to put it in perspective for you. A stack of $195 bills is about an inch high. This means a stack of $195 million bills would be about 13 miles high, nearly twice as high as the typical cruising altitude of a 747. And a stack of $195 billion bills, that would be 13,000 miles high, over 50 times higher than the orbit of the International Space Station. So why am I talking about $195 billion specifically? After all, that's a pretty precise number that sounds like it could be the GDP of a country somewhere. Well, today, the reason I'm talking about $195 billion is because it's the current net worth of Amazon founder Jeff Bezos. All of that money, a pile of cash equivalent to the GDP of New Zealand, is owned by and at the disposal of one guy. Meanwhile, nearly 12% of Americans live in poverty. Over 17% of households with children don't have enough food. Almost 10% of Americans are currently behind on their mortgage or rent payments, and over 35% say it is extremely difficult to cover basic monthly expenses like the electric bill or car payment. And while Jeff Bezos makes another $1 million every 13 minutes, his company is notorious for underpaying its workers. According to a government report, Amazon is one of the top 3 companies whose employees must rely on food stamps to supplement their wages. How can we, as a society, fix this massive disparity? Believe it or not, this question was already answered over 130 years ago. In 1889, Andrew Carnegie, a rich man himself, published The Gospel of Wealth. In it, he advocates that the wealthy should use their money to give back to the communities who helped them to become so rich. Carnegie certainly held himself to this standard, participating in numerous philanthropic projects, including the founding of Carnegie Mellon University. Imagine the good that could be done for the world, the whole world, if billionaires of today embraced Carnegie's ideals. Completely solving the Flint water crisis would cost around $216 million. That's a pittance to someone like Jeff Bezos. In fact, according to several billionaire wealth calculators available online, Jeff Bezos earns that much every 2.5 days. So how do we get the ultra-rich to share some of their excess fortune to benefit everyone? The answer is surprisingly simple: a wealth tax. Earlier this year, Elizabeth Warren and Bernie Sanders introduced a bill called the Ultra Millionaire Tax Act. This plan is very simple. a 2% annual tax on wealth between 50 million and 1 billion, and 3% on wealth above 1 billion. This tax would impact fewer than 100,000 American households, the absolute richest of the rich, but is projected to raise over $3 trillion in the first decade. According to CNBC, under this plan, Jeff Bezos would owe a little less than $6 billion in wealth tax this year. And although that's an amount that equals the annual salary for almost 200,000 Amazon warehouse workers, Bezos earns that much in just over a month and a half. So no worries. Even with the wealth tax, he'll keep getting richer each year, just like always. According to Warren and Sanders, money collected from the wealth tax could be used to pay for things like infrastructure, childcare, education, affordable housing, and universal health care. Being able to provide all citizens with these basic necessities through the wealth tax would allow struggling families a better quality of life and ultimately improve society as a whole. And of course, billionaires who do not want to pay a wealth tax can simply give their excess wealth away to causes of their choosing, as Carnegie did. No matter whether excess wealth is voluntarily donated to charity or reluctantly handed over to the IRS, the end result is the same. There will be a lot more cash out in the world doing something beneficial for society instead of sitting in someone's bank account adding more zeros to the balance. Thank you.
Thank you for that speech, Ty, and congratulations on your success in this year's speech event. Now we will move on to the Super Quiz Team Awards. We will recognize the top team in Super Quiz in Divisions 1, 2, 3, and 4. Our 2021 Super Quiz champions are, starting with Division 4, Bandera from Texas.
In Division 3, Oakwood from Ohio.
In Division 2, Wilmette Union from Wisconsin.
And in Division 1, Highland Park, Texas.
The Rookie of the Year award goes to the U.S. team with the highest team score in each division that is competing at the national level for the first time in at least 10 years.
And congratulations to the Rookie of the Year in Division 4, which is Western Central Academy from California.
Congratulations to the Rookie of the Year in Division 3, Elite Scholars Academy from Georgia.
Bellevue East from Nebraska is the Division 2 Rookie of the Year. Congratulations.
And the Rookie of the Year in Division 1 is Thomas Jefferson High School for Science and Technology from Virginia.
Congratulations to all the Rookie of the Year winners. It is now time for the video of our final speech presenter, Finn Hammond from Whitney Young Magnet in Illinois. Let's watch the video.
When Walt Disney died, he froze himself in a tank of liquid nitrogen in a last-ditch effort to live forever. The legend goes that his head still sits frozen beneath the Pirates of the Caribbean ride in Disney World, waiting for its time to one day come again. While this is nothing but an urban legend, like all legends, it exists because it tells us something about ourselves. To one degree or another, we've all worried about our own mortality, and this struggle appears everywhere in our culture. From the elusive Fountain of Youth to the Holy Grail to modern cryogenics, the search for a way to defeat death has been an integral part of human life and folklore for thousands of years. But would you really want to live forever? It seems that some people actually do. Thanks to modern medical technologies, a newborn in America today may live twice as long as their great-grandparents. And in certain sectors of the American economy, investment in anti-aging technology has become a bubble. For only $8,000, the San Francisco tech company Ambrosia will inject clients with blood from people under the age of 25, and even Ray Kurzweil, Google's 70-year-old director of engineering, swears that his $1 million a year diet has reduced his age to somewhere in the mid-40s. Which is great for him, but what about the fact by that 2060, much of Florida will be underwater? Where will our 300-year-old grandparents go to live? Do we really need our best minds working to conquer death? The main optimistic argument I could see here is given more time in a human life, more could be done with an individual's knowledge and experience of the world. Take, for example, a 100-year-old man, and give him another 70, 80 years to live. Think of what he could do with all that extra time. For scientists, the breakthrough he could make. For an artist, the great masterpieces he could paint. Or for a teacher, with all the knowledge of multiple lifetimes, passing that down to future generations. On Earth today, we have 8 billion people, with an increase of 81 million a year, but some scientists say that the Earth can only handle 9 to 10 billion people, which poses a big problem. If the human lifespan increases, less people will die, and the Earth will continue become more and more crowded. Resources will start to become scarce, and as people grapple to survive with that, the Earth will only continue to warm due to pollution and increased need for power. And eventually, the human lifespan may dip down once again as people resort to violence to obtain these resources they need. Another important question this brings up is who would get to live longer? Class inequality is already one of the world's major issues, and as a very new technology, this miracle cure would probably only be available to the ultra-rich. Even now, in less wealthy countries compared to their wealthier counterparts, you can see there's a lifespan discrepancy between the lives of the rich and poor due to lack of medical technologies or many other things that we mostly just take for granted in wealthier parts of the world. If this treatment is only available to richer people, richer countries, then this disparity between the lives of the rich and poor would only continue to increase, making the issue of unequal death an even bigger problem on the global stage. Lastly, there's the important philosophical questions that come with an extended life. Death is and most likely always will be a part of life, and death is an even playing field. Through death, we achieve a singular sense of equality in the fact that anybody, rich or poor, powerful or weak, will all have to die someday. It's this knowledge that gives life meaning, that makes us seek out others and care for them in the understanding that we will be cared for in return. Taking away death, ironically, takes away an important part of life, an important part of our collective human experience. I say instead of desperately trying to change the reality of the little time we have, we instead focus on how we spend that time. Instead of making the lives of the rich and powerful longer, let's focus on making life more hospitable for everybody. Solving the problems that affect everyone. Raising people out of poverty. Ending inequality. Reversing our increasingly warming climate. So even if you're not living 1,000 years, the time you do have is as meaningful as it can be, while at the same time creating a world in which future generations can continue to thrive.
Thank you for that speech, Finn, and congratulations on your outstanding performance in this year's speech event. It is now time to announce the recipients of the Founders Scholarship, which is named in honor of the founder of U.S. Academic Decathlon, Dr. Robert Peterson. This $250 award is given to the varsity student in each of the 4 divisions who achieves the greatest increase in their score from the state competition to the national competition. And the winners are, again, Neil, beginning with Division 4.
In Division 4, congratulations to Jonathan Lynn, Acton Boxborough, Massachusetts.
Congratulations to Division 3 winner Zach Smith, Wheatland High School, Wyoming.
Congratulations to Division 2 winner Ian McCutcheon from Wilmette Union High School in Wisconsin.
And finally, congratulations to the Division 1 winner, Isabel Harvey, Whitney Young Magnet School, Illinois.
And to again use the word congratulations to the winners of the Founders Scholarships. It is now time for the overall Individual Achievement Awards. The young people we are about to recognize have amassed the highest cumulative totals for their individual performances in all events in the 2021 national competition. We salute them for their extraordinary achievement. Third place students will receive $500. Second place students will receive $750, and first place students will receive $1,000, and all the winners will receive a commemorative plaque. We will begin with the third place overall winners. In Division 4, varsity, Aiden Reams, Western Center Academy from California. And in scholastic, Rebecca Ellingson, Bandera High School from Texas. And Rebecca, you are joined in the honor category by your teammate Christian McNally, Bandera High School from Texas.
In Division 3, varsity, Julius Morgan Myers, Oakwood from Ohio. In scholastic, Claire Jordan, Avalon School from Minnesota. And honor, Lily Fullenhull, Oakwood from Ohio.
In Division 2, congratulations to the varsity third place winner, Aiden Akala from Lathrop in Alaska. Scholastic, Nathan Sittle from Bellevue East in Nebraska. And in honor, Jacob Landau from Wellesley in Massachusetts.
And the third place overall individual achievement award for Division 1 varsity goes to McKenna Beershank, Highland Park from Texas. Scholastic, also from Highland Park, Matthew Winters from Texas. And in the honor category, Dwipan Chanda, Granada Hills Charter from California.
Congratulations to all the third place winners. Now, our second place overall winners. Neil?
Again in Division 4, varsity, Jason Bunnell, Western Center Academy from California. Scholastic, Michael Mossman, South Central Calhoun High School from Iowa. And in honor, Luke Bitsky, Bandera High School from Texas. Back to you, Elizabeth.
In Division 3, varsity, Isaiah Rudy, Oakwood from Ohio. Scholastic, Soren Kingston, Oakwood from Ohio. And honor, Evan Hardern, Oakwood from Ohio.
In Division 2, in varsity, second place awards go to Ian McCutcheon from Wilmette Union in Wisconsin. Scholastic to Erica Chen from Rutherford from New Jersey. And in honor, Kyle Van Hatten, Lathrop from Alaska.
And the second place overall winners in Division 1, varsity goes to Justin Kim, Granada Hills Charter from California. Scholastic, Hirushia Leonage, Granada Hills Charter, California. And honor goes to Ryan Carmack, Highland Park, Texas.
And now, the highest scoring participants in the United States Academic Decathlon for 2021, receiving a $1,000 prize. Our first place overall winners are...
In Division 4, congratulations to you, Samuel Nimrichter, Bandera High School from Texas. That is the varsity division. In Scholastic, also offering congratulations to Stanley Ewan, Acton Boxborough High School from Massachusetts. And in honor, congratulations to Alexander Clark, Basis Scottsdale from Arizona.
In Division 3, varsity, Nate Atocha, Oakwood from Ohio. In Scholastic, Luke Smallwood, Oakwood from Ohio. And in honor, Natalie Connolly, Oakwood from Ohio.
In Division 2, varsity, Meadow Lovelace, Wilmette Union from Wisconsin. Scholastic, Anna Carroll, Wilmette Union from Wisconsin. And in honor, Benjamin Workman, Wellesley from Massachusetts.
And the first place overall winners in Division 1 are for varsity, Joshua Choi, Granada Hills Charter from California. Scholastic, Zorax Villadelgado, Granada Hills Charter from California. And honor, Jasdeep Sidhu, Granada Hills Charter from California. Congratulations to all the overall winners. What a tremendous accomplishment. For academic decathletes, who are seniors, this awards ceremony will be your final academic decathlon event as a competitor. However, your younger teammates have much to look forward to with next year's academic decathlon. Plans are already being made to hold the 2022 Academic Decathlon National Competition in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. The team from Seneca Valley High School, coached by David Reichard, has graciously prepared this video invitation to the 2022 Academic Decathlon National Competition. Let's watch the video.
Thank you to the team from Seneca Valley High School and to your coach, David. We hope many decathletes watching this presentation will be able to take part in next year's event in Pittsburgh. It's now time for the climax of our awards program, the naming of the 2021 division champions and the national championship team of the United States Academic Decathlon.
Our final awards will go to the top schools among all that participated in the 2021 United States Academic Decathlon. We will begin with our fourth place teams. In Division 4, in fourth place, Mount Michael Benedictine School, Nebraska.
Division 3, in fourth place, Elite Scholars Academy, Georgia.
For Division 2, in fourth place, congratulations to the team from Bellevue East in Nebraska.
And the fourth place team for Division 1 is our own Cedar Rapids Jefferson, Iowa.
Congratulations to the fourth place winners. Next, the third place teams.
In Division 4, in third place, congratulations to Western Center Academy in California.
Division 3, in third place, St. Pius, New Mexico.
For Division 2, in third place, is Lathrop from Alaska.
And third place in Division 1 goes to Whitney Young Magnet, Illinois.
Congratulations to the third place winners. Next, the second place teams. Neil?
Again, with Division 4, in second place, dramatic pause, Basis Scottsdale from Arizona. Elizabeth?
Second place in Division 3 is Avalon School, Minnesota.
In Division 2, second place goes to the team from Rutherford from New Jersey.
And in Division 1, Highland Park, Texas. Congratulations to the second place winners. Next, we obviously have the first place teams. Neil?
And the 2021 Division 4 champions. Using a few names that we've heard before, the team comes from Bandera in Texas. The team members are Christian McNelly, Luke Bitsky, Macon Mize, Michelle Linson, Rebecca Ellingson, Riley Longobardi, Rodrigo Gutierrez Gonzalez, Samuel Nim Richter, Sydney Timmons, and their coaches are Dan Zavorka and Sheila Zavorka. Congratulations to you, Bandera, Texas.
Our Division 3 champions are the team from Oakwood, Ohio. Team members include Aiden Beck, Evan Hardern, Isaiah Rudy, Julius Morgan Myers, Lily Fullenhull, Luke Smallwood, Natalie Connolly, Nate Atocha, and Soren Kingston, led by their coach, Lori Morris.
Congratulations to the 2021 Division 2 champions, the team from Wilmette Union, Wisconsin. Team members include Anna Carroll, Ian McCutcheon, Isaac Keene, Isaac LaRose, Court Peter Vysoknik, Lulu Cooper, Lydia Fielder, Meadow Lovelace, and Sydney Fontaine. And their coaches are Don Sierkowski and Melinda Unger.
The 2021 Division 1 champions, the team from Granada Hills Charter, California. Team members include Chloe Han, Dwipayan Chando, Eunice Choi, Hirusha Lianaj, Jasdeep Sidhu, Joshua Choi, Justin Kim, and Zorex Villa Delgado. And their coaches are Alina Lee, Amy Contreras, and Linda Kang. Now, before we announce our 2021 national champion, I want to remind you that participants I want to remind all participants, that all medals, plaques, banners, and trophies will be mailed to your schools. Scholarships will also be mailed to you. The full score reports will be emailed to state directors. So coaches, please contact your state director for your scores.
The first place teams in divisions 1, 2, 3, and 4, including coaches and school administrators, are invited to take part in the champions reception via Zoom, which will be held this afternoon immediately following the awards ceremony. The Zoom link for the champions reception will be emailed to coaches.
And now it is my pleasure to announce the United States Academic Decathlon team that will be recognized as the 2021 National Champion. The winner of the 2021 Robert D. Peterson National Championship Trophy with 52,656.7 points out of a possible 60,000. The team from Granada Hills Charter, California. Again, team members Chloe Han, Dwaipanyan Chanda, Eunice Choi, Harusha Lianaj, Jasdeep Sidhu, Joshua Choi, Justin Kim, and Zorex Vea Delgado. Their coaches, Alina Lee, Amy Contreras, and Linda Kang.
To all the students and coaches who have worked so hard this year, we thank you for your participation and hope that you will reap the rewards of academic decathlon for many years to come. Neil, Elizabeth, and Jolene, it's been my pleasure to help experience this event with you today.
Congratulations to all of the participants. We wish you all well in your future endeavors, and I too thank my co-hosts for joining me in this afternoon's awards ceremony. I wish you were here in Iowa with us. It's a beautiful 80 degrees outside, but another time. Have a fantastic and wonderful afternoon.
Thank you all.